Welcome into the Sporty Show, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here I thought I was going to be seeing a certain orangutan telling me that Spain was going to win this evening, but I guess the producers had something else in mind. Hence why I'm wearing red. Vamos la roja. I'm Sara Pararia. And with me, in his own outfit of beauty, Klinton Cod.
Oh, yes. I'm wearing this outfit today because people are going to cry. Like, they're going to cry blood. Going to cry blood. But before we go into the spilling of blood, let's also introduce the bow tie, Mr. Red Bow Tie. Alex, Ashburn, why are you wearing the red bow tie today, by the way?
For Spain, obviously.
I'd give England a little bit of extra luck because so far this tournament, we've needed every ounce of it. So, yeah, if I wear it 2 days in a row, maybe it'll be just that little bit extra luck we need.
Maybe a little bit for Spain?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
You guys think that your dressing is going to give some kind of support to the team you're supporting, or
I am supporting the team I'm supporting.
But then if we don't wear red and England and Spain lose, we'll be like, well, what would happen if we'd have wore red?
I'm just doing it more to show my support for the team because I'm not allowed to wear my jersey.
Right, okay, no, that's fine. I mean, we'll find out eventually. It's only a couple of hours away, right? And then we also have the...
special guest, Robert, a.k.a. Miracle.
Cool, yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Well, let's introduce him properly. This introduction is like, it's too calm for me, man. Fam, this guy's a famous DJ, you know. This is one of the biggest DJ in Spain. Jesus Christ. DJ what?
DJ Miracle.
DJ Miracle.
It's just Miracle. Just Miracle, no DJ.
Oh, okay. It's just Miracle.
Just Miracle, yeah.
Just Miracle.
Yeah.
Wow. Even Jesus that does miracle doesn't just. Is that?
Yeah, this type of music I used to like DJ, mostly Afro house.
Oh, mostly Afro house.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What kind of people listen to your music?
All type. I'm for all type of pop.
All type.
What I don't mix is reggaeton.
Oh, right. What's this reggaeton I always hear? But is it the kind of Osuna stuff? You know,
Yeah.
the Osuna? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. I mean,
You're
I'm
missing
happy
out on a big group of people here in Spain.
No, listen. If it's not Osuna, don't even go to that job. Nah, it's all rubbish, man. To me, it's all the same. It's all... Come on, man. You should change something.
You could say the same thing about African music, but I'm not going to do that. But I'm not going to do that because I'm culturally correct. All right, guys, we have a lot coming up on today's show, but first, make sure you check out Sporty Live tonight at 4 p.m. GMT time, actually 3 p.m. GMT time, 4 p.m. WAT, ahead of the biggest game in the Euros, Spain versus Germany. That's right, it's on SportyTV tonight. So make sure you check out Sporty Live ahead of the show, and they'll also be there after the match to discuss all the drama. Here's what's coming up on today's show.
The Sporty Show kicks off by looking at the big game of the day as Spain face off against Germany in the battle of the favourites. We then move on to the hot topic as Messi's penalty miss puts the GOAT debate between him and Cristiano Ronaldo back in the limelight. And we also preview Portugal's game against France, with both eyeing for a spot in the quarterfinals.
Really quickly, can I just get that video of Walter the orangutan?
Germany in the battle of the favourites.
Oh, here we go. Here's Walter. So Walter is our new animal friend picking out the winners of each match. And here, in fact, he's going for Spain to beat Germany tonight, guys. A massive match, arguably the biggest match of this tournament. Probably will end up being the biggest match of this tournament. Even bigger than the final, because I think we all agree. The sentiment here is that, Alex, this is the final.
It feels like it, and I was saying this earlier, I think whoever wins this, for me, goes on and wins the tournament. I think, you know, Spain have been really impressive. They've been the most impressive for me so far this tournament. If they win it, that will only cement their position as the favourites to go on, and it will be very surprising if they don't. Germany, if they win, I feel like that gives them that added little bit of motivation and to go on and win it, because they've done well, but they haven't quite hit top gear at the moment. So I feel like they could use this win and go on and use that as momentum.
Well, who better than to discuss Germany and Spain than none other than our German football expert, Daniel Stolpe, and our Spanish football expert, Athier Jimenez. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good, guys. We're here. We're repping red. Daniel, I'm sorry, but I can't hide it today.
No problem. I already proved Klinton wrong, so this time it's you. No worries.
Ooh, fighting words. I
I'm
love
wearing
it.
white to counter-arrest you, Sarah.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, guys, this match is huge. Like we said, it's probably the biggest match of the Euros and will probably be the biggest match still. Daniel, looking at the Spanish team that have gone from strength to strength, what are you most concerned about for the German side in tonight's match?
A lot of things. It's their playing style. No, what Alex said in the beginning is absolutely correct. If they would win the game tonight, they would only cement their status as the by far best team in the tournament so far. Germany as the hosts, I think this is what makes this match the final so far. Germany hasn't been that good, and the thing that is really incredible with the Spanish team is how they evaluated evolved their style of play from a tiki-taka that was more horizontal, and now it's vertical. It's so fast, and they are so fast attacking. This is really amazing to see, and I like to see them play. Maybe not tonight.
Klinton, talk to me about this German team a little bit.
I mean, when you look at the people they are playing against, obviously this is probably one of the biggest games we will see in the tournament. Fact is, if we have always said anything can happen, even on the teams that are not very popular, we may as well say it for this particular game as well. Germany, are they capable of beating Spain? 100%. Are Spain able to beat Germany? 100%. Now, the question is, who is going to go with that kind of win that would torment their opponents even in their dreams for the next 3-4 nights? You know the kind of beating that would mean that you will see your kids and you're just angry with them for no reason. That is the kind of thing I'm hoping to see in tonight's game. I want to see Nico. By the way, let me just look at my guest for a minute. Daniel, where's Daniel currently? Daniel, where are you currently? Are you in Spain or Germany? Where are you, mate?
I'm in Germany.
Okay, good. Right, Daniel, the truth is, I cannot promise you, right, that you're going to be smiling the way you're smiling right now, okay? I can see you having all this happiness. You know, it almost feels like somebody has proposed to you this morning to say you're going to be getting married, like, you know, in the next couple of weeks. But listen, it's going to be very tough for Germany, 100%.
Then my expression would be different. Oh no.
But honestly, it's going to be a very tight one. Like I said, it's going to be one of the best games in the tournament. Hopefully, I mean, we've seen situations where we've seen really big countries playing and then it ends up being boring. I mean, it does happen, right? This game is the game that we believe should be very interesting, and I hope it lives to the expectation of it. Really.
I think so.
For me, it's the big question for Germany is the goals, I think. And Daniel, this is one for you, really. Do you see, obviously, there's the debate between, Nicholas Füllkrug starting or Kai Havertz. Do you think both of them could start? Is that the big worry for Germany? Can they get the goals to beat the Spain side?
Yes, I think so. They can. I'm pretty sure they can. They proved it against weaker competition. We must be honest, and we talked about it on the opening night. It's been only Scotland. Sorry to my Scottish friends, and it's been only maybe Hungary. Switzerland was the team to watch out for. I told you so ahead of the group stage, and now it is. They have shown they have some offense, and they need to have trust in themselves. And I think they need to play a kind of Real Madrid style. Real Madrid is also not a team that is attacking all the time. Sometimes they leave ball possession to the opponent. They stay calm, and then when they get the ball, they play it fast and they play it with courage, and they played convinced that they can score. And maybe the key tonight is those two Real Madrid players on the German side. I think there's even more Real Madrid players in the starting 11 that might be on the Spanish side. So maybe that experience and that trust is giving Germany the edge to believe, even if we don't have the ball all the time, but when we have the ball and we play it fast, we can score, be it a Füllkrug, be it a Sané, be it a Wirtz, be it a Musiala. It's Jamal against Jamal tonight. There's so many stories.
Stop. That's actually amazing.
I love that one. I love what
No,
you've done
that's
there.
actually amazing.
Nah,
That's all I want to hear for the rest of the
Nah,
day.
I think
Well
you
done,
should be-
Daniel.
Daniel, I think you should go find a career in, rap, something around that area. I think you would do so well. I mean, I didn't think about it,
Yeah, of course.
Jamal
You don't
meeting
even know his
Yamal.
name. You don't even know his name.
No, let's not go there. Don't do it.
Just play like Real Madrid, Daniel. Easy enough, right? At the air, talk to me a little bit about, of course, the two youngsters, Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams. Lamine Yamal, 28 one-on-ones won by him, 2 assists. Nico Williams, a goal plus 25 one-on-ones. He won as well. These two have, and I don't even like to talk about the stats because honestly, I feel like as a fan, when you watch this team, if you're a fan of football, you watch these two and there's so much joy behind the way they play and freedom. And talk to me just a little bit about how they've changed the Spanish side and rejuvenated this team.
As you said, Sarah, they absolutely rejuvenated everything in a way that their connection goes beyond football as well. I don't know if you could guys see it, but after the game against, after the last game, it was a good image of them playing rock, paper, scissors for who would get the battle, no? That says it all. I mean, that is not only a metaphor, but rather a fact of how good their friendship is. And exactly. And I mean, it's just what they give to the team is not just youth and the fact of being daring as players, but also a good understanding of how football has evolved and how, in order to be attacking, you have to be daring, you have to trust your abilities, and you have to just go for it.
Yeah, for sure. Robert, talk to me about this game. Who are you favoring and why?
I'm choosing Spain.
That's
Not
it.
because I'm Spanish, but just the way they play and everything. I think they got more chemistry, just like you said. It's just not just about football, it's about the chemistry they got after football or even before football, But I wouldn't go for Germany because I'm not seeing it tonight. I'm going with Spain 100%.
Yeah.
Robert, listen, let me just ease your mind a bit, okay? Even if you go against Spain, it doesn't mean that the visa you've applied for, they're going to refuse it, okay? Like, just be yourselves. If you don't, I understand we live in Spain and we want to do everything to make sure we kind of protect our, you understand, anything we are going to send to the office for, the different applications. Trust me, if you say Spain, they are going to lose. I'm here, nothing will happen to you, okay?
I mean, it wouldn't really change the thing. I got a passport already.
Oh, you got a passport already?
Yeah, already.
Right.
So, like...
So
One step ahead of
no,
you.
no, definitely one step ahead of me, man. He's gone too far now. Damn, man.
Daniel, do you think this is going to be a match of battle of the midfields, if you will? Because, I mean, this midfield of Spain with Rodri, Pedri, and Fabian, who have all been playing very well. And then, you already mentioned the likes of Musiala, of course, Toni Kroos, Andrić. I really feel like this match will be won in the center of the pitch there.
Probably, yes, probably. I mean, such a match can be won by any player. It can be a 0-0, and then in the last minute, it's the central defender who puts in the ball with a header after corner kick or something like that. I think it's going to be a very close, a very intense game. And where does midfield start and where does midfield end? So if the three guys up front, if they think, the game is going to be decided in midfield so we can stay in the box, the match is going to be lost up front for any of those teams. So anybody needs to attack, anybody needs to defend, anybody needs to try and get the ball, anybody needs to help each other. And I think the same goes, and Asia is already showing that everybody's going to help his teammates, and every inch of the pitch is going to be a hard-fought zone. So this is a game, and I was speaking to Alex a bit before, so I know you guys are going to speak about it, like the final of the 2008 Euro. This is a glimpse of the future. This is a glimpse of what is to come.
Can you remind me what happened in that 2008 game, Daniel? Sorry, I can't remember.
Don't be mean.
I can remind you. I can remind you. I was editing the game for my German newspaper Die Welt, and I had to go and see the bathroom. And I told the guys with me, we had a late night shift, of course, and I told them, I go to the bathroom, and by the time I'm back, Spain will have scored. It was around the 30th minute. That's a commentator's curse. So I think half of the team of Germany of the starting 11 went on to win the 2014 World Cup. And I think almost all of the 2008 champions went on to dominate Europe and the world for the next at least 4 years. So this could be two teams. We're going to see a lot of them in the future and a lot of those players.
No doubt, Athir, that Spain is absolutely going through a generational shift. And thank God, finally, because like Daniel just mentioned, both teams, I mean, more so Spain, though, have such young talent that this Spain team could be a threat in football for the next, 5, 6, 10 years even, if things go well.
I can tell you, I do foresee a new golden era for Spanish football. It's not just the likes of the players that we have currently on the team, but also the young talent that's coming through the young teams in La Liga, Samuel Morodion, other teams. And I think that, together with the current group we've got going on, this gives me the vibes of the second Euro Cup we won, which was a team that brought in all the veteran talent they had, and yet brought in all the new talent as well, so that they created a very compact group of very talented players that gave their all. I think this is indeed going to be one of those teams to remember. I think we can surely be proud of this team in the future.
Actually, if
One thing I'd like to add, if I may, the Spanish team is still rather young. So if you see a guy like Lamine Yamal, so he looks like a 16-year-old, so he's literally a kid. Even if they lose tonight, it might be due to a lack of experience on the very highest level. So even if Germany, with the fans and with the home atmosphere, if they go on and win, this Spanish team is so full of talent that for the next even more, Sarah, than 6 or 10 years, because in 10 years, this kids will be 26 only. So maybe for the next 12, 15 years, the Spanish team is going to be a superpower.
Crazy to think that Lamine Yamal will only be 18 in the time for the World Cup. Let's quickly compare the 2008 squad for Spain and Germany and their current squads now, if we can get those graphics. Because I also want to know from you what team you would be taking the 2000. Let's start with Spain. And Spain from 2008, or just kidding, we'll start with Germany. How about that? There you go, Daniel. All right, so this German 2008 team versus the current German team now. Who are you? I don't know. So I have a producer screaming in my ear. I have no idea what's going on. Daniel, please tell me what you would rather, 2008 or 2024, and why?
I would need the graphics as well for the German team of 2008.
Oh, you can't see them. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I'm so sorry. Shall I read it out to you then?
No, that's okay. Now I see the German potential 11 for probably tonight. I remember pretty well the 2008 team still. Like I said, there were 5 or 6 players who went on to... Yes, now we've got it.
There we go. Sorry about that.
No worries. Who went on to play in the 2014 World Cup, but there were still some veterans left from the start of the millennium. So I would definitely go with the German team of today, because I know there's players like Neuer or Kroos who might be on the end of their careers, but there's coming quite some talent in the pipeline. I would go for the 2024 team, yes.
Robert, do you agree? Are you picking the current German team versus the 2008 team?
I'm picking 2008.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I think I'm more of a nostalgia merchant, so I would definitely go with the older team.
Klinton, talk to me.
Right, just before I speak about which team I'm going to be supporting, please, for those of my viewers who are waiting for me in particular to speak hot on the Messi versus Ronaldo issue, listen, we're still going to come back to it, because as you can see...
almost there.
No. Listen, we are not even almost there. We are literally there already, because there's a lot to speak about. Now, speaking about the team from Euro 2024 and Euro 2008, the truth is, I do not have a choice. I just like people that play. I don't know what they were playing then. I don't know what they're playing now. Today is going to be the real test. We are going to see what the real deal is, okay? So far, so good. The team currently, they are kind of making me proud. To be honest, I'm pretty much happy with what's going on in 2024, especially with the youngsters. And, today is literally the test. We are going to see ask me this question tomorrow, Sarah, and
Okay.
then I should be able to give you a
I
proper
will.
answer.
At the air,
the ease
let's
of
quickly
hindsight.
talk about the Spanish team from 2008 versus the current Spanish team, because obviously that was the beginning of, as you mentioned, the golden era. If we can see those graphics as well, that would be great. Here we go. El Niño, Fernando Torres, never forget that final, of course. Fabregas, you have, Silva, Xavi, Iniesta. I mean, I really don't have good vision here, but for me, this 2008 team is incredible.
You're talking about world champions, talking about European champions, talking about players that have proven what their prospect was. Now we're talking about a generation that could go on to prove all that. But in order to do so, they need to win. And until they do so, Xavi, Iniesta, Sergio Ramos, Fernando Torres, Iker Casillas, Carles Puyol. That's all I have to say. I mean, they are absolute legends of the history of football, really.
It's crazy to think that that team got better. In 2 years' time, the team, in fact, even got better. Incredible.
It's unbelievable, I think. I mean, I look at the Spain squad, they're brilliant now. And this is actually going to be something I'd interest to see what Asier thinks, that how this Spain squad deals with someone with a little bit more experience in Toni Kroos. He's the leader in touches, passes, line-breaking passes. He's got the highest pass completion under pressure at the Euros, passes in the final third. Asier, how do you think this young Spain squad deals with that, experience of Toni Kroos? And do you think that maybe they're missing some of that from the 2008 squad?
I think the trick relays for us to deal with Toni Kroos in the fact that we know him so well because we've seen him play week in, week out in La Liga. If it was a player that we didn't know so well, I'd be much more afraid. But I know that our focus tonight will be on drying out Ilkay Gundogan and Toni Kroos. That's definitely it. And I'm sure that there will be no problem if we just keep those two out of the way.
Sorry, Sarah. Sorry to cut you short. Yeah,
Tell
because
me,
I mean, this is a very good conversation, right? But just before we let you go, Asier, what's your prediction for today? What do you think is going to be the scoreline?
I'm going for a 2-1 for Spain.
To Spain. I mean, I wasn't expecting you to say Germany anyways. I mean, I was just hoping that it's going to be, that slip of tongue. You would just mistakenly say Germany. Yeah. And Daniel, Daniel, I understand it feels like you've lost hope in life already for this game, right? But just be sincere with me. What do you think you would be expecting as a take-home from the game tonight?
I think it's going to be a 1-1 tie. We're going into overtime.
Right.
Definitely.
Okay.
I can foresee some penalties.
Right, okay, fair
If
enough.
it's penalties,
Hit us in our weak spot.
penalties, Germany's going to win.
Right. Okay.
Amazing.
Right.
Robert, can I get your prediction on the match?
I'll go with 0-0.
Sorry, I agree with Danny in that. If there's penalties, Germany will take it.
Of course. Come on. We know what happens to Spain when they take penalties. Really quickly, Robert, you said 0-0.
Yeah, I think we'll get some pretty shocks from both sides, but we'll go to penalties.
And Spain will win on penalties. Didn't you just say Spain were good?
Yeah, but now I'm thinking of it. When it gets to penalties,
it gets tacky when we get to penalties.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, well, Daniel and Athier, thank you so much for joining us. This has been a great conversation. To both of you, enjoy the match tonight, and let's just hope for some really quality football, because I do think it will be the best game of the tournament. Thank you, guys.
Definitely. Enjoy, take care.
Thank you.
All right,
enjoy the show.
Bye, Daniel.
And the one thing for sure, Messi is the GOAT. Messi is the GOAT. No question, no discussion.
Definitely.
Wait. I say you can go. You can go now. Wait, Daniel, please stay on the show. Stay on the show.
I'm staying because Messi is the GOAT.
Wow.
Yes.
He said Messi is the GOAT too.
Oh, I say you say Messi is the GOAT too?
Of
Okay,
course.
please go bring your family members. Bring them on the show. Come, invite them on the show. I'm happy to have all of you on the show.
I'm crying. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
See you.
Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.
Really quickly, guys, let's just look at what our predictions are before we get into the Messi and Ronaldo chat. It's heating up here. I've gone for a 3-2 win to Spain. I'm expecting goals. We know both teams can score, so let's have some goals. Clinton, you went with 2-1 to Germany, I believe. Oh, here we go, 2-1 to Germany. Alex, 2-1 to Spain. Gary with the 1-1, and Spain to win in extra time, I believe. Alex Bagley's also gone 1-1. Germany to win in extra time, and the viewers have gone 3-1 to Spain. All right, guys, let's see what happens, but I really do think this one is going to be a screamer. But enough about that, because last night, chaos ensued as Argentina played Ecuador in the quarterfinals of the Copa America. And yes, Lionel Messi missed a penalty kick, hitting the crossbar with a panenka that failed to cross the line.
I think, what was it you said last show, Klinton? Raise your hand if your goats missed a penalty.
No, that's not what I said. I said raise your hands if your goat has ever cried while the game is going on. Did my goat cry? He did not. Listen, there's a difference between missing a penalty, and purposely missing a penalty. Okay, so what's happened? Yes, Messi didn't miss a penalty yesterday, you know. Ronaldo missed a penalty, so the keeper caught it. Right? What happened yesterday was Messi, he hit the goal. Like the keeper literally dived to go see his family in the stands where they were watching them play. Like, he didn't miss. He hit the crossbar. And mind you, there's a reason why Messi did that. Ronaldo missed a penalty. No, listen to this story. Listen to this story, right? Ronaldo missed a penalty and started crying like a baby on the pitch, right? Now, after crying like a baby on the pitch, what happened? Everybody started trying to solicit for Ronaldo. Oh, he loves the game. Oh, you know he wants to always win. Oh, it's his determination, blah, blah. You know, they were all mentioning all of this stuff because it's Ronaldo. I've told you before that even if Ronaldo shoots a kid with a gun on the pitch, there are people that will tell you the reason why the kid had to die. Like, 100%. Now, why did Messi miss the penalty yesterday? It was only because he was seeing how things were going for the other guy who
and he felt bad. Yeah.
He felt bad.
That's his excuse.
Let me finish. He felt bad. He was like, listen, they can't be running down on somebody who is trying to be like me at some point in his life. I mean, there's still hope. Ronaldo still has potential, right? I've told you guys without number, there's a difference between being a GOAT and being the GOAT. All right? Have I explained it before here? I'll tell you guys the truth, okay? There's a difference between being a GOAT. Ronaldo is a GOAT. Please, my Ronaldo fans, don't get me wrong. Ronaldo is one of the best players that has ever done it on the planet, okay? He is one of the greatest of all time. Listen again. He is one of the greatest of all time. And then you then have the greatest of all time, who happens to be the person of Lionel Messi. Now, Lionel Messi felt like, no, you can't be dragging Ronaldo for just missing a bad penalty. You know what? I might as well just miss one. Now, if I miss one, people... Now, I mean, look at what's happened. Look.
If you're going to diss Ronaldo, diss me as well.
Well, exactly.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're trying to say.
Ever since... No, listen to this. Ever since Messi missed the penalty, what has happened? Everyone is now trying to compare the fact that two people missed a penalty. At some point, it was just Ronaldo. Everybody was taunting him, saying, yeah, you did this, you did that, you shouldn't be crying on the pitch. Now, Messi has purposely, the key word here is he has purposely missed a penalty. See, this is why I hate the fact that people don't respect Lionel Messi. It's not just about football, it's not just about what he does at the pitch. It's about what he does for mankind outside of the pitch as well. Like, do you know what it means for you to look at how Ronaldo, somebody who have been a rival to you all these years, people are saying all kinds of things about him online, and you decide to say, you know what, let me take a share of everything that's been spoken about this person, and then he misses a penalty as well. No, that's exactly what's happened.
That's exactly together. That's what you're trying to say.
That's basically, and mind you, there is one who would never cry, like after missing a penalty. There's a difference between missing a penalty, crying on the pitch, carry on. I mean, the worst that would happen is, okay, it didn't go your way, and you can be like, all right, let me just cover it until after the game. Go cry in the locker room or something. But not on the pitch. Now, Messi was able to take that whole taunting from Ronaldo by missing a penalty. And today, who are we speaking about? Who is everyone speaking about on the media? It's Lionel Messi. Where's Ronaldo? Everyone has forgotten what happened to Ronaldo.
Can I say one thing, too, is that, I have a few things to say, but I noticed it's so funny on social media that Ronaldo fans are attacking Messi because he, of course, missed the penalty, too. When, in fact, Portugal have to play France tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be focusing on this game. We will get to that game momentarily, but we need to talk about this still, because also I'm noticing a lot of these comments made by people on social media. You're not watching the Copa America because I am, and you wouldn't be saying this because we can all agree that Ronaldo has not had a good Euro tournament. And that's fair because this is something I mentioned that comes with age. He has not had a good Euro tournament. Maybe he will turn it on tonight against France and he'll go on and have a very successful one. Who knows? But people are saying, oh, you know, Messi hasn't scored. Messi missed the penalty. The 2 goals against Canada for Lautaro and Julian Alvarez, through balls from who? Lionel Messi. The goal against Chile, who took that corner to assist? Lionel Messi. The corner that they scored against Ecuador just last night? Lionel Messi. The only reason Messi didn't have any goal contribution for the Peru game was because he was injured. So I don't want to hear that Messi isn't helping Argentina because he has been a contribution. He has contributed, to every single goal that they have scored while he's on the pitch. Please.
People got to understand, yeah, without Lionel Messi on the pitch. I mean, my Ronaldo boys, you guys, don't worry, I understand that myself.
When are you putting me in?
No, I don't know. The way you're looking at us, like
No.
you're just waiting to
I thought I was the judge in this scenario.
No.
But listen, what people don't understand, yeah, is the fact, and this is going to be very short, right? Every single team needs a Messi to be successful. But the truth is, currently, you don't need Ronaldo on the pitch to be successful. You can even be more successful without him on the pitch. Now, let's look at, you mentioned something about age, yeah? Ronaldo is now at that age where, because he's hustling for goals. You can clearly tell that he's so desperate. Man just wants to score a goal, just so he can go do Sue, and then maybe go and look at his face at the big screen, which he always does. And I've told you guys time without number that Ronaldo, my biggest problem with him, he should be a music artist, right? He's kind of person. He should
You have to ask the DJ.
No, if you're working with DJ, for DJ Miracle, I think you should go find Ronaldo, because the one thing about Ronaldo is, Ronaldo always forgets that this is a pitch, this is teamwork, this is the whole thing of, we are trying to win a game. It's not about the whole emotional and the whole wanting the attention to be on you. Like I said, the day where he was crying, there were 2 people who were on the pitch that we should be speaking about, but we're not speaking about them. Why? Because a GOAT was crying on the pitch. We had the 2 goalkeepers who performed exceptionally well. Nobody spoke about them. Who are we speaking about? We are speaking about the fact that somebody was crying because he missed a penalty. You saw Lionel Messi missing a penalty. And by the way, that Lionel Messi's miss, right, to me is equal to Ronaldo scoring. Because did you see what happened to the keeper? I said the keeper...
The keeper went. The keeper was gone.
I said the keeper, where the keeper went to, trust me, like, man was going to say hello to people watching the game. Like, fact. But, I mean, we should not... This whole Lionel Messi versus Ronaldo debate, it still baffles me to really see people screaming that, if you are a supporter of what you see Ronaldo do today, and you really think that this is the... How would I even say it? This, like, the high level or what you expect from a GOAT. Trust me, I think, I've said it before, you deserve a hospital. I think you have mental health issues.
Sorry,
No, fact.
If I can interrupt you just for a minute, because I don't see you bashing Ronaldo. I'm just... So it's like, I have to say something. So the thing is, like, as you said before, like, you need a Messi to win in the team, and without Ronaldo, you can win. I think that's a team problem. If you can play and you cannot win without Messi, I think that's a team problem. Because you got 10 players. It's a team game, not just one player.
Very agreed.
Then why is it like you can bash Portugal for winning without Ronaldo when they actually, Argentina needs Messi to just win?
Now, let me answer that particular question, right? Now, normally, like you said, it's a team game, right? You need everybody to win, right? But when you have somebody carrying a team, it's to tell you the God level this person is. Like, it's to tell you, I mean, at the end, when you look at Argentina, it's not like they have bad players, right? They pretty much have, like, world-class players. These are people who are doing exploits in their different teams. And without Lionel Messi, you could tell that there's a very huge difference. There is something that's just missing. Why? Because this has been somebody who has been part of a team for a very long time. He's been playing for Argentina, for God, and he's done so much, right? So just knowing that he's not there, doing some kind of... Because, see, yes, you don't require one person to win a game. However, there's a difference in one pass that means that game can be won just by that mere decision. And this is something I believe Messi brings into the team, right? I don't see... Take away Ronaldo from now till whenever. Portugal will probably even win more games. I think that whenever, especially at this age, with Ronaldo being there and knowing that everything he's done in his life, listen, don't get me wrong, Ronaldo, like I said, he's one of the best players that has ever walked on this planet. When I say Messi is better than Ronaldo, whatever, all these things we argue on, there are reasons to it, but it doesn't mean that Ronaldo is not one of the best that's walked on the planet. However, with his age, where he is currently, Ronaldo is not the person that you're trying to fit into a team that's trying to win a major tournament like what's going on currently, okay? He's a striker. He plays at the upfront, right? You need somebody who's going to supply the passes for him to bury the goals. And most of the time, the passes, they actually come in. But what happens? You could clearly tell that there's something deteriorating when it comes to Ronaldo. He's not the Ronaldo we used to know. The Ronaldo in Manchester United, the Ronaldo in Real Madrid, the Ronaldo in Juve, there's just something that's gone down. And I'm not blaming Ronaldo for this. I'm blaming the fact that you cannot cheat nature. Okay? Yeah. This is you. This is something saying to you that, okay, the person you used to be at some point in your life, it cannot be the same. You are like, Ronaldo is like 38 or 39 now, right? You don't expect him to be the Ronaldo. And that's the problem I have with Ronaldo. He's trying to be the 24-year-old, the 25-year-old that was doing exploits. He cannot be. There are players who have already given up playing football already. And he's trying to be the guy he used to be at age 24, at age 39. It's not possible. Messi is the guy that's saying, I've gotten to that point in my life. I just want to chill. If you notice the kind of football he plays now, he's not playing to prove a point. He's just, you could clearly tell he's so relaxed. I mean, yes, he's won everything. Yes. But my man is just there enjoying himself. He's not the person trying to score goals. Right now, the minimum thing Lionel Messi is looking for is to score goal. That's not what he's looking for. All he's looking for is just to enjoy the game, right? And watch his kids say, Daddy, you are still the God. Like, that's all he's doing. There's no pressure.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think Messi has this laxness about him when he plays. He's like kind of at peace with everything, where you feel like Ronaldo... And you could argue that it is passion, and Ronaldo is, of course, so passionate about playing for Portugal and his national team. But we spoke about this a few days ago in that I don't know if it's benefiting the team anymore. Those free kicks we spoke about, maybe Bruno Fernandes should be taking some of those. Maybe Bernardo Silva gets in. Really quickly, a couple comments here. Daniel Nenji, this one's for you, Klinton. You're a fool. Klinton does not have any sense. You're bringing your Nigerian muumuu to this show. Messi cried and retired in the Copa America final. He did. After the match was over.
After the match was over, which is very normal. Even me, I cry after matches I've not played are over. I'll go and cry and be like, well, my team did not win. It's very okay to cry, right? But what we are saying in this particular situation is the fact that, the match is not over. You are meant to be the person that's meant to be picking up your team members to say, listen, I know I've missed a penalty, but we need to actually go win this game. There's still time. Eventually, they did. Now, imagine if they dwelled on his tears. What do you think would have happened? I mean... That's what we're trying to say. We're not trying to... Listen, for our viewers, we are not against Cristiano Ronaldo, okay? But Ronaldo needs to chill, okay? He needs to calm down. Like I said, Messi has helped him by missing a penalty, just so we're able to just divert the whole humiliation he seems to be going through at the moment. But no, nobody hates him. Ronaldo just needs to understand that at some point you need to call it a quit. You've just mentioned, and I said it in the show previously, that there are some penalties, there are some set pieces that Ronaldo should not be hustling for. He's gone past that point in his life. There were points where, the moment Ronaldo stands in front of a goal and he wants to take a set piece, everyone in the world is scared. Right now, I am not scared to one bit. Why? Because I know that Ronaldo, the age is common, right? He cannot be who he used to be, but he's refusing to accept that. That is my biggest problem. He wants to be the center of attraction. He wants to be the guy that everyone is looking to. He wants, and it's affecting Portugal to an extent, actually.
Yeah, Robert, how do you feel about that? Like, the fact that we're talking about this previous match where Portugal didn't play extremely well, and a lot of it came down to, not everyone played well, but Ronaldo was, like I mentioned, taking some free kicks. He obviously had the penalty that was saved. But do you feel that he's not benefiting the team as much and, in fact, maybe even causing more problems?
I don't think so. I think it's the other way around. I think they're causing problems for Ronaldo because it's that mentality he has that I need to score, I need to win. I mean, I know it's all about...
You saw those free kicks.
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, he still scored a lot of free kicks, to be honest. But, that's if you keep trying.
Doesn't he have, the worst free kick? Didn't we find out?
No, if you think of it.
Did you just say, wait, he just said he needs to keep trying. That's my problem. As a GOAT, it's not about keep trying. No, this is what you've done all your life. There are some things that are not meant to be too hard to do. You could see him taking penalties, taking free kick, and the free kick is flying to Gombe State in Nigeria. Like, yo.
Think of it, like Messi has missed more free kicks than Ronaldo.
Listen.
I mean, he thought it was Zidane or something. Like, as a Nigerian, you understand when I say I beg, like, relax. Like,
That's
what was
Ronaldo.
No, that's the Messi.
No,
what was
that's
that cheap shot for?
He's the one doing
What was that cheap shot for?
What
then?
do you mean? Like, right? Listen. Let's forget about the past. Let's talk about the present, right?
Now let's forget about the past.
I just want to, because I knew I heard something wrong here. Messi has more free kicks than Ronaldo across all competitions.
I'm talking about penalties.
Okay, but you said free kicks.
You know?
Okay, because I was going to say, no, don't do that. Penalties for sure. Messi's not a great penalty taker. We know this. Continue.
No. At this point, I don't care what anybody has to say. Like, all these Ronaldo fans, they need to tell their goats the truth. Like, he needs to calm down. At age 39, like I said, if I was Ronaldo, there are some things I would just be like, no, Bruno Fernandes, you still have some time to go in football, right? Come have this one. Come try. That set piece, the penalty he had, maybe if Bruno had taken it, right? Who knows? There wouldn't be any need for them to go to extra time. I can't remember if, that was before or after the extra time, right? People are comparing Messi missing a penalty. That wasn't during the game. They went to penalties. Like, after, they didn't even go to extra time. It was after the...
Yeah, no extra time in Copa America.
So, to me, that's normal, right? Anybody would miss that. I can't fault him.
Isn't Messi the GOAT?
No. Listen, but that's what he didn't miss it because he missed it because he was trying to do Ronaldo.
Ronaldo needed to shoulder the crown, and it was like that's what you're trying to defend.
So Messi did it for Ronaldo.
That's what you're trying to tell me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what happened. That is two different
things. Because he told you that.
No, listen. When you're working on the God level as Lionel Messi, right, there are things you don't need explanation for. You understand straight up, right? When you're working on that realm in the spirit, where you know where Messi has played up to and you follow the kind of football he plays, right, we already know what he was doing there. Let me tell you, even Messi knows that he did not even have to score that for Argentina to go to the next stage in that particular competition. This is who Messi... Listen, I've told you guys, after God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, if they needed to add a fourth person in Trinity right now, and they are recruiting for somebody, my viewers, you know it is going to be Lionel Messi. From now to tomorrow, yesterday, till thy kingdom come. I'm still saying, I'm not saying Ronaldo does not. Ronaldo has potential, yeah? But the problem, he's not lived up to the potential. And I understand. The one thing I can give to him is he has tried. Okay, he has tried. He's broken records. He has the Ballon d'Ors. He's got things, right? Maybe he doesn't have a World Cup, but he is not nowhere close to the greatest of all time. He's nowhere. He's part of the greatest of all times.
After Messi, was it?
After Messi.
Yeah.
After Messi, then maybe we can manage Ronaldo, right? We can say, okay.
But you said they weren't close then.
No. I'm talking about the conversation of the greatest of all time. Ronaldo is there.
In there. There's Ronaldo. You could argue, Pele and Maradona for what they did in their generations. I mean, Zizou probably has a good shout. But I think Klinton's point is that it's him and then the rest.
I think for me, and this is and Klinton's going to criticise me for being very on the fence here, but I'm going to be very clear with my words here before you have a go at me, Klinton.
Don't worry, please do.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest goal scorer of all time. It's factually correct. And when I look at his goal scoring record over his career, whether it's been Real Madrid, Juventus, or Portugal, or Manchester United, he is the greatest goal scorer of all time. He's scored more goals than anyone else who's ever played football.
Yep.
But when you ask me, point blank, who would I rather in my team? Who is the better player on paper, ability, what they can do on the pitch on their own? It's Lionel Messi, hands down. He's won the World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo hasn't won the World Cup. They've both won their respective competitions, the Copa America and the Euros. Messi, just on paper, he is levels above everybody else when it comes to technical ability. I think the prime example, his goal against Athletic Club in the Copa del Rey. That is just, no one can do that. Ronaldo, yes, he's brilliant. He scores goals, he scores free kicks, he scores penalties. But in terms of pure footballing ability, Messi is the best there has ever been, and he is the best of all time. He will remain that for a long time.
You know what you've just said, right? You've said it in a more neater way of everything I've been trying to explain. So obviously people see me like the thug. Yeah, Klinton, you are this. Klinton, you are that. It's only because I just like saying it very raw.
I'll start writing your speeches.
No, please. After writing it, I'll still say it the way I want to say it. Okay? I really don't care. Sorry, go on, Sarah.
I was just going to say, guys, go check out our Twitter page at SportyTV. We have a poll going on right now. Who's got Messi or Ronaldo? We'll check it at the end of the show. So go and vote. From Messi and Ronaldo, though. To Ronaldo and Kylian Mbappe.
I think also, just to end on that, I know we're having the big conversation, who's better. I think the big takeaway for me is that we just have to appreciate them while they're still playing.
No, absolutely.
That was never a doubt.
That's the biggest mistake I think a lot of fans are having to go through. You know, they are just, this whole Ronaldo, it would have been best if we appreciated the fact that these are two crazy footballers that have walked through the planet, okay?
Arguably the two best ever.
Yes, actually, yeah, he's very correct.
Something I think about, though, often is with all sports. Like, I think our generation has maybe lived through the best period of sports. When I think about tennis and the big three, and I think about basketball, I mean, it was just after MJ. I think about, you know, American football, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. So I could really go on here. But anyways, we're so lucky Alex Ashmore is right. Really, let's appreciate the two. But let's talk about potentially the next best footballer of the generation. Kylian Mbappe is taking on Cristiano Ronaldo tonight. France and Portugal will be the 9 p.m. match of the Euros, in what should also be one of the most exciting matches. But Robert, I'm having some hesitation when I think about what I've seen from France and what I've seen from Portugal, and I'm not sure if we're going to get that delivery.
I mean, thank you for saying you've seen it from France as well, not just Portugal, because France has been very poor this tournament. Very, very poor.
Lots of them, to be honest.
Yeah,
France,
every single big
England.
team. Every single big team.
I have to say it because listen, Alex was trying to escape the whole. Yes. England, they've actually been poorer than France. If you want to be sincere with ourselves, you know. So yeah, sorry.
Well, like if I had to out of every single one of big team that's supposed to is your favourite to win, I would go for Spain. But since we're talking about Portugal and France, I would say France hasn't got a chance. Like, they haven't been seeing as many goals as what we expected to. We haven't seen that World Cup, you know, football that's supposed to be going on now. I think I think they're just confused at this point of what's going on, because they're getting so many own goals, winning 1-0 against Belgium. I guess that's just, you know, okay. But I'd like to choose Portugal in this game. With and without Cristiano.
I fully agree.
Go for it, Alex.
With and without Cristiano. Portugal.
So he doesn't start?
I mean, even if he start or not, I'm still going with Portugal. I think they will definitely win. You know what?
I'm just looking at that game today. First of all, one thing I'm so sure about is the fact that France, they are going to turn up. Because something I've realized about these big teams that have been messing up currently in this tournament is the fact that they underestimate people they play a lot. And when they are playing people that don't really match them, you see them playing rubbish. So we'll bring people like France, England, sorry. Alex, I know you continue hitting this particular spare that I know you don't plan to get. But yeah, but something I've also realized is when it's like two teams who understand that, okay, I need to be very careful about this one, and this other one is saying, wow, this is actually good too, we need to be careful. I think that's when they kind of step up. You know, I mean, we saw it with Spain and Italy when they played. I understand that Italy, they are not the best at the moment, but, you know, there was some level of, you know, battle going on. Now, today, Portugal, France, I'm not going to underestimate anybody. The only time I would underestimate Portugal is obviously if Ronaldo starts, because it's going to be 10 playing against 11, right? Yeah, you know, my Ronaldo fan, sorry, I'm just like, I'm just...
You're really casting that line.
But let's be sincere. If I was a coach, and we all know this for a fact, yeah, that if not for past glory, who we know Ronaldo of, compared to what he's doing now, everybody who wants to go to heaven, and they want to, I mean, for those of you that believe in heaven, you want to say the truth. Ronaldo should not be starting in the Portuguese team. Like, we know for fact. You need somebody that's able to match these young players, man. You're not, come on, Jesus.
The pace of France.
Everybody's just looking at Ronaldo with this whole, is Ronaldo, he's this, he's that. And you end up losing a game. If I was a coach, I'm not going to go and judge by my emotions and what they know this particular player to be, right? I'm going to go based on performance, what they're able to deliver on the pitch. If Ronaldo does not start, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong. He's a player. He used to be one of the greatest of all time. Right now, is he? He is not. So my question is, why is he starting a Portugal game? Like, when you look at the caliber of players they have, there are so many people I believe would do way better than Ronaldo on that striking position. In Portugal, why are they not using them?
Name them if you can.
No. Listen. Calm down. Right, just
Calm down. He couldn't be calmer. He literally couldn't be calmer than.
No, because fact is, like I said, everyone keeps saying, or what they talk about Ronaldo is just based on what they know Ronaldo for. They are looking at this massive, big, like you said, we can't take away the fact that he's scored most of the goals, like he's the highest goal scorer, like he's got more goals than anybody on the planet, right? I understand that. But we are speaking about now. What would make a team win a game? What would make you come out, like, literally screaming that, yes, we've seen him play how many games, right? Alex, sincerely, like, okay, you know what? Let me know directly to Alex, right? Robert, sincerely, imagine you were a coach. You had this game. You are the coach for Portugal, right? If they lose this game, you are going to jail for 21 years. Yeah? Listen to this again. You are the coach to Portugal. If they lose this game, you are going to be locked up for 21 years. Robert, you have all the squad laid to you. Are you going to be starting Ronaldo for that game?
Yes.
Wait, no. The way you said yes, you've been in jail before.
No, not even. I haven't even walked past it.
It's like I'll use something else.
I haven't even walked past it. No.
You've not gone past it.
No, I haven't even walked past it. I don't even know where it looks, so I don't know. But if I had to choose and be like, out of all the players, if I'm picking up Ronaldo, yes, because if there's someone in this, let's say, like, football world that doesn't like losing, is Ronaldo. As I said before, we cry, we do this, do that. But if I know that game is very, very important, I'm pretty sure Ronaldo already knows how important that game is. And if I was the coach, I wouldn't be like, Ronaldo, I need to sit down this game now. No, I need to step up for me and for your country.
I don't think there's any way that Ronaldo doesn't start this game. We've seen what Roberto Martinez does, and he does whatever Ronaldo seems to say. Like, this is Ronaldo's team. And I understand, he's 39, he's been on this team, it's his 6th Euros. He brings that, leadership, and, I mean, we've questioned it a bit, but I don't think there's any way Ronaldo doesn't start. The argument could be, because I agree with you, I don't think he's helping the team right now. I don't know if I would start him, but with a player of this caliber, you start him on the pitch because it might give the nerves to the other team as well. There's an aura around him. He's a player that does carry this aura where, you really know you have to step up. I don't know if he's going to present that aura on tonight, but I do think there's no way Ronaldo doesn't start this game.
But just as you said, he has that aura. So you can imagine, like, even if he doesn't perform at the end of the game.
If I saw him crying on the pitch, the aura's gone.
I mean,
that's
it's
what
gone.
I said.
Messi cried as well. Messi cried as well. I didn't see anyone like...
Messi, okay, no. I have this, please, because this is really starting to piss me off because none of you seem to listen. I always say crying after a match is so like expected because it's such an emotional thing. You lost a major tournament or you lost, on your way to a tournament. To cry during a match when there are 15 minutes left to play is unacceptable because this, to me, if I said this last time, but I'll say it again, if I'm Slovenia and I see your talisman, Cristiano Ronaldo, crying, it means we broke him in half and now my confidence is going up. You need to get it together. You need to hold it down because you're the leader of this team. Go onto the pitch for the next 20 minutes and play your heart out. And if you lose in the end, yeah, you cry because that is heart-wrenching. But to cry in the middle of a match when there are still minutes to be played, this is the difference. Do you understand?
I've told you.
Doesn't make sense.
You see, that's the thing.
No, because I can't.
I've told them, and that's the reason why when you watch Ronaldo play, I can tell you for free, if you go watch every single clip from every match Ronaldo has played recently, you will notice one thing. And maybe the day I have time, I'm going to do a compilation, right? If you start counting how many times Ronaldo looks at the big screen to see his face when they're showing, right? Trust me, if you go look how many times he looks at himself, right, you would notice that you don't even check your phone as much as Ronaldo checks his face on that big screen when he's playing a match. And this is to tell you who Ronaldo is just somebody who, first of all, he loves attention, right? Oh, I can imagine Ronaldo being a single guy, man, and he's trying to talk to a girl. Jesus Christ. Like, bro, but listen, Ronaldo to cut a long story short, he needs to chill. He needs to calm down. You've done everything you need to do in life. You've broken all the records in life. There's nothing you've not done in football apart from a World Cup, right? At this point, you need to chill, okay? If it's not happening, it's not happening. Any day it happens, you thank God. If it doesn't happen, fam, go and relax.
All right, guys, predictions. France, Portugal. Robert, we'll start with you.
2-1 Portugal.
2-1 to Portugal. Regular time?
Extra time.
Nice one. Alex Ashmore.
I'm going 2-0 France, I think.
2-0 France. Kylian Mbappe?
More potential to turn up on the day, and I think
Mbappe gets on the scoreboard?
I've been more impressed by France. No, I'm going to go with Griezmann finally getting a goal, and I'm going to give one to, let's just pick Colomwani again.
Nice one. Klinton Cod.
Well, I think I'm going for France. It's going to be a 2-1.
Nice. I think I'm also going to go...
And the goal from Portugal is definitely not Ronaldo.
Oh, my God. Ronaldo will probably score today, according to our poll we put on Twitter. Sorry about that. Cristiano Ronaldo won the GOAT debate 55% to 45%. So, Ronaldo fans, I hope your GOAT shows up tonight because this is a massive match. In fact, after this show, right now, SportyTV will be showing the 2016 match of Portugal and France. So, enjoy that as a little preview ahead of France and Portugal. And remember, live tonight on SportyTV, Spain versus Germany. It's the big one, guys. We will be back again tomorrow because Alex Ashmore has some explaining to do. England's in the hot seat. Enjoy the football, guys, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Everywhere.